creating colossal disorder. As the Christians are creating great disorder, as the Hindus has, but as long as you are held within a pattern, you must create disorder in the world. When you say, well, America must be superpower, you're going to create disorder. So then the next question, sir, from that arises, which is it is necessary to inquire, can the mind observe without time, without memory, which is the material of the mind? Memory and time is the material of the mind. Can it observe without those two elements, time and memory? Because if it observes with memory, the memory is the center, the me, right? And time is the me also. Time is being the evolution of the brain cells as evolving, becoming all the rest. So can the mind observe without memory and time? Which is only possible when the mind is completely still. And the traditional people recognize this. So they say, we must practice in order to be silent. To control your mind, you know, the tricks they play.
I don't see any particular importance in the making emphasis on the stillness of the mind, particularly true, because if one is able to see the non-dualistic way of looking at situations, then you have further energy to flow out, rather than trying to create a stillness. You can only have
further energy to flow, greater energy, when the mind is quiet, obviously.
But the making emphasis on the stillness is...
No. We said to observe disorder, the me with its memories, with its structure of time must not be. Then in that quality there is a quietness of the mind which observes. That stillness is not an acquired, practiced thing. It comes naturally when you have order. You see, sir, after all, what one can do is to point out and help the person to go to the door. It's for him to open the door. You can't do any more than that. And this whole idea of wanting to help people, wanting to, you become a do-gooder. And a do-gooder is not a religious man at all. Shall we go on with this?
I think so. There's a further things can be quite clarified is the when you make emphasis on the absolute peace.
I said, sir, complete order is complete quietness of the mind. Quietness of the mind is the most active mind.
That's what I want you to say.
It's the most dynamic thing. It isn't just a dead thing.
Well, people could misunderstand.
Because they're only used to practice, which will help them to become, that is death. But a mind that has gone, inquired into all this way, becomes extraordinarily active and therefore quiet.
That's what I mean, yes.
It's like a great dynamo. The greater the speed, the most vitality. Of course, the man, I don't know, is seeking more energy. He wants more